How's it going, Nez Nation? Thank you so much for joining me. If you stick around to the end of this video after I go through the top 10 job search list, I've been hearing your messages, I've been hearing your pleas. Yes, I am finally going to tell you which one I believe, in my opinion, is the best one out of all of them. Plus, I'm going to also go through 5 bonus specialized niche job search websites. If you're in finance, if you're in tech, you're going to really want to stick around to the end. Make sure you hang out because I'm going to go through all of that towards the end of this video. Now, everything that I'm going to share with you, this top 10, the best, I'm going to go through each one with a detailed screen share. None of these job sites are going to help you if you don't have these 2 things dialed in first. Number 1, you've got to have an updated resume. Yes, take out that clunky, rusty Word document that you've got. It's probably still in WordPerfect, and you need to update it. It needs to be modernized. Things have changed drastically over the last 18 months, let alone the last 5 years. So if you haven't updated your resume in the last, I would say even 12 months to 6 months, it's time for you to polish it up. Make sure you got the right keywords. Make sure it's a little bit more modernized. It's more current day, because that is a big, big factor. I've got a ton of videos that I'll leave in the description that will help you with that. You can also, if you're interested, look into working with me. I am a personal branding coach, executive career coach, but you know, I've got a ton of free stuff. I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to help you. That's number 1. Number 2, you've got to really pay attention and polish and modernize your LinkedIn profile. Yes. A lot of you don't realize that your LinkedIn profile is absolutely essential to your job search. I've got an entire playlist, literally 20 videos that you can watch. Everything you need to know about LinkedIn, LinkedIn job search, LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn branding, everything. How to really optimize your LinkedIn profile. I've got everything covered there. So make sure you go check that out. Those 2 things need to be on point. Okay. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Really quickly, none of these are like ordered from best to worst or first to last, anything like that. So I'm just going to list the top 10, and they're not in any kind of specific order. Okay, first job site that we're going to talk about in the top 10 list is Monster.com. So let's go to the screen share. This is a job site that has been around for literally decades. I can remember looking for jobs when I was just a wee laddie back in the old days, and it's still a very, very strong, viable. You can see here these tabs up here. You can actually use salary tools, resume help, career advice. There's a lot of great things that you can do with Monster.com, as well as making sure that you have the right kind of tools ready for yourself. You can also even get, now I wouldn't really trust these per se, but you can also get a free resume assessment. Again, be very, very leery of this. Anytime you get a free resume assessment, usually what they're going to say, no matter what resume you put in there, they're going to try to get your business. So, you know, I've even had clients myself who've used these kind of quote unquote free resume services. And it's been really something that you need to just be a little bit leery of, because they are a business and they want your business. But Monster.com is a great start. It's definitely got all of the search engines and a really great aggregate of a lot of jobs. So make sure you check out Monster.com. Okay, let's move right along to number 2, the second job search site on our list in our top 10 job search websites of 2021 is, oh yes, Mr. LinkedIn. You guessed it. I've told you how important LinkedIn is. Well, it's pretty much everything. I mean, I cannot stress this enough, but you can see right here that you can actually search for jobs in the area. And the cool thing about this, like let's see, let's look up security leader. Here's the cool thing about LinkedIn. The cool thing about LinkedIn is anytime that you see, let me see if I can find it here. Anytime you see that little tag right there, you see where it says easy apply right there. Anytime you see that right there, that essentially means that you can apply directly with your LinkedIn profile. And so that is just monumental. That's a huge, huge bonus with LinkedIn. Again, make sure that your LinkedIn profile is absolutely polished and looks very, very clean. I'll show you mine really, really quickly, just so you can kind of get a taste. And make sure that you follow me, because I'm always putting out amazing content on LinkedIn. I have over 20,000 followers, as you can see. Right down here, you can see right here, I've got over 20,000 followers. I've been building my business and brand on LinkedIn since 2006, and so pretty much since the platform really took off. Ever since Microsoft bought them in 2016, it's been a whole nother level. But LinkedIn is absolutely fantastic. So make sure that you check out LinkedIn. By the way, really quickly, I would love it if you would smash that smash button right now, and please, for the love of God, make sure that you subscribe. Why? Because I produce amazing content every single week. Everything about earning more, growing faster, stressing less, jobs, remote jobs, work from home, personal branding, building an online business. You need to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe down below. Number 3. The number 3 job site on our list for the top 10 job search sites of 2021 is GLASSDOOR. Now, a lot of you guys have heard of GLASSDOOR. GLASSDOOR is a really renowned. And here's the cool thing: is you can actually connect with your Facebook account. Really, really easy stuff. You can find a job. You've got anonymous reviews of over 600,000 companies from the actual people that work there. If you're an employer, you can post a job, obviously, but it's just absolutely fantastic. You can just sign in and you can use your Facebook account. GLASSDOOR, probably one of the more well-known job search websites that you can go apply for jobs. And I think you can set up an account. The cool thing is you can actually set up an account. You can set up your profile, upload your resume, and actually get alerts to your email. And that's true of most of the places that I'm going to be talking about today. Is you can really set up all these sort of automated systems where you can get job alerts and jobs coming into your inbox and your email every single day. And so it's never been easier now that you have so many people who are furloughed, being laid off. You've got this saturation, this market that's just, saturated with tons of applications and tons of people applying. Having these kind of advantages, watching this video and making sure that you set up your profiles on each one of these sites is going to give you a big, big advantage. Number 4 on our top 10 job site list of 2021 is Indeed. Yes, Indeed. So a lot of you guys may have already heard of Indeed, and Indeed is kind of one of those places where you can really, Indeed will also aggregate from sources all over the internet. And it's a really, really great place that you can set up your profile. One thing really quickly is when you actually upload your resume, it does kind of a copy paste. It doesn't actually upload your actual document. So you may want to make sure that you upload a PDF as well, just so when people and employers do check out your resume, especially if you've got a specialized kind of template or something that kind of is designed really creatively to stand out. I know the resumes I create for my clients are like that. Make sure that you upload a PDF version. And don't be afraid if the format looks off. It's just Indeed using what you have on your PDF for their own kind of internal use, in their own kind of templates in their own system and algorithm. So nothing to worry about here. But you can see right here that Indeed will allow you to search for whatever job title, keyword, company, whatever state. You can even find remote jobs. And again, Indeed is one of those places where you can actually set up you can set up your very own job alerts. You can set up your own profile. Indeed is really one of the top job search sites, and you got to really have a presence on Indeed. Number 5, let's keep this going here. Number 5 on our list here for the top 10 job search sites is kind of a different one, maybe one that you've never heard of before, and that is MUSE.com. Yes, MUSE.com. So MUSE.com is a really interesting job board that they have actually really taken advantage of building their brand. And I'm really curious and interested in how they're sort of creating this entire infrastructure where they're doing actually career coaching and resume rewriting, etc., LinkedIn profile coaching. And so you can see down here that they actually give career coaching and they actually, give career advice. And they have kind of a special sort of news feed over here where they're kind of posting most recent, I guess, job posts, etc. But MUSE.com is really interesting because they're sort of like an all-in-one place where, you can search for a job, you can set up a profile, you can get career advice, you can get resume advice. And, I had to put this on the list because I didn't put it on prior lists because this is a company that's really climbing and growing. And I've heard really, really good things about them. And so I'm putting the muse.com in there. Make sure you go check out the muse.com. And let me know in the comments down below, actually, for any of these, let me know in the comments down below which one of these job sites you're going to try first and which one actually you feel a stronger leaning towards. And maybe even if there's one that I didn't mention in this list, I'd love to hear from you. I like to turn my comment threads into a really inspirational kind of place where we can all help each other, bring in more humanness to this digitalness. That's what Nez Nation is all about. And we're so happy to have you here with us. So go check out that and make sure you leave a comment. And by the way, did you hit that like button yet? Make sure you do. Thank you. Number 6 on our top 10 job search websites of 2021 list is ZipRecruiter. Yes, ZipRecruiter. I'm sure if you listen to any podcast out there right now, you've probably heard an ad for ZipRecruiter. Maybe even my own podcast, which by the way, did you know that we had a podcast? Do you like listening to podcasts? Well, we've got the #1 rated personal branding career coaching podcast on Apple and Spotify. Go check us out. I'll leave a link in the description down below. If you like listening to podcasts, getting all this brain-busting content, helping you to advance your career, maybe start, grow, and scale your online business, it's like a free university in your eardrums while you walk your dog, you're in your commute for your job, or you're driving, or whatever, working out. We've got the perfect podcast for you. So make sure you go check that out in the links in the description. Okay, getting back to ZipRecruiter. So ZipRecruiter is a real fantastic site for not only job seekers, but mostly for job seekers, but also for employers to post jobs. And again, you can kind of just sign up for ZipRecruiter and pretty much the same kind of system. What I've really discovered about ZipRecruiter is a lot of the jobs can be like mid-level to upper level on ZipRecruiter. And so you can really find a lot of different types of jobs for those levels. But don't be afraid, entry-level people. If you're looking for entry-level positions, ZipRecruiter has really everything. And so ZipRecruiter, go check out ZipRecruiter. Again, one of the things that's really important about, making sure that you have a presence, because it's a numbers game. It's an attention game. Getting as many resources as possible, because one site may not have a job that you want, whereas the other one will. And so a lot of these sites that I'm mentioning, they pretty much function in a similar fashion, but it's all about getting yourself out there, grabbing attention, and making sure that you don't overlook anything. This is the rest of your life, finding a gig, finding a job, finding a new career. There's so many opportunities out there. It's your time. So make sure that you put in the work. You got to put in the work. You got to go after it. You can't just sit back and just start on one and hope and pray. You got to go out there. You got to navigate. You got to adapt. You got to try this. You got to fail. You got to stumble. That's the name of the game. So make sure you have a presence on all of these. Let's keep moving. Number 7 on our top 10 job search websites of 2021 is one of my favorites, Flex Jobs. Yes, Flex Jobs. Now, the cool thing about Flex Jobs is that Flex Jobs is like one of the best websites, especially right now, that you can implement to find, you can see it right there, find remote work and flexible job opportunities, okay? Let me get rid of this pop-up real fast. Sorry about that. So you can kind of see right here that full-time or part-time jobs, employee and freelance jobs, flexible on-site. I mean, this is just a great great way to find those kinds of jobs where you want to maybe work from home. I've got other videos where I talk a lot about flex jobs. I'm really a big fan of flex jobs. And so this is one of those websites for you people who are looking for kind of a little bit different than the kind of big dogs like Indeed and LinkedIn and Monster. Flex jobs might be for you. If you're looking for very specific remote work from home jobs, flex jobs might be the perfect place for you. Oh, I love this website. Number eight on our list for our top 10 job search sites of 2021 is SimplyHired. SimplyHired is another one of those places where it's just got amazing reviews. You can have very customized and localized job searches. Very, very effective. They also have free online resume builders and really have made search engine optimization simplified. And it's another one of those places that's kind of an all-in-one one-stop shop. Again, I just want to be very, very clear to you that when you do these sort of Walmart resumes, be very, very leery of that. Okay. Now, I've got a resume building, course that's very, very inexpensive, and I'll leave a description of that. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. But you really want to think of your resume and LinkedIn as an investment in your future. So I know a lot of these places like MUSE and even Monster and now SimplyHired offer these sort of resume and career coaching. Be very, very careful, because the attention to detail, the meticulousness, and it's sort of like Walmart versus if you really hire somebody like me. It doesn't have to be me. It can be somebody like me who's really highly specialized in the field, been doing it, dedicated. It's a really personalized, authentic experience, attention to detail. You're paying a premium for that because you're going to get the best resume and the best representation, and you need to think of it that way. But SimplyHired, that is another great website for you to be checking out in 2021. Moving on. Number 9 on our list for our top 10. We're getting towards the end, but again, remember, stick around because I got 5 more that are highly specialized and niche oriented. So don't forget to do that. And please, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that smash button. We call it the smash button, but it's really the like button. Okay, number 9 on our list is Career Builder. Career Builder is another one of those fantastic websites. This is a great place for you to find your next position. You can sign up and you can see a lot of these have these great search engines. They even actually have, I like this right here, what Career Builder has. They've got this thing, that really makes it simplified. I'm always a big fan of simplicity. Where to start trending searches, remote, work from home, COVID, administrative assistant, receptionist. These are hot in demand searches right now. So this is really, really cool. And then it also gives you top hiring companies right now. I really, really like that. It gives exploring trending job searches in the US. This is really, really cool. And then obviously they also have some different kind of tools, and they do job alerts, quick apply. That, it's really all about making it very convenient for you. It's never been more convenient. This is why this video is so important for you. It's never been easier to apply and get the gig of your dreams. It's never been more accessible and more customized to your needs and your wants and your desires out of what you're looking for a job. It's never been like this in the history of mankind. When I was a kid, I'm going to sound like one of those old dudes now. I mean, we literally had to print out thousands of resumes, trudge across town, dropping them off. 90% of people probably threw them away. It's so amazing right now. You're so lucky you're living in this era if you're looking for a brand new gig. Okay, who's ready for number 10? Are you ready for number 10? Make sure you smash that smash button and let me know in the comments what you think. I don't know if you know this or not. I respond to all the comments. Okay, number 10 on our list of top 10 job search websites for 2021 is Google for Jobs. Yes, Google for Jobs. This is something a lot of people don't understand. Did you realize that the number one search engine on the planet is Google? That pretty much the number one place where we go, where we want to find out anything is, yes, Google. Well, that's the same truth for searching for jobs. Look at this. Watch this. This is how you search for jobs on Google. Project manager jobs near me. click enter. Over here in the first kind of window here for job search, you even have these beautiful filters. You can look at full time. So all of these different jobs. And then down here below, you see here, it says plus 100 more jobs. You can click on that. So what it does is it shows you the first 3, right? It shows you the first 3. And you can really kind of customize this, actively hiring, different fields, different industries. You have more filters over here. But watch this. If I actually click on 100 plus more jobs, which is basically giving me most, look at this. I mean, this is phenomenal. Look at this list over here. I mean, you've got this list, you've got a location, you've got salary. Here's the cool thing about Google for Jobs is it actually aggregates from all of the places I just mentioned. Look at that, GLASSDOOR, even some ones that I didn't even mention. It will aggregate all of the job boards and get the jobs. Now, one caveat to this is that, Google, it does sort of a broad net. So you can't really specify or specialize and have your profile up as much as you can on the other places that I mentioned. But I mean, what a simple, easy, like nobody even thinks about this. Actually type in the job that you want, and then in the suffix, type in near me. So sales jobs near me, project management near me. You get it, right? Information technology director jobs near me. And you get this amazing list because Google is the #1 search engine on the planet. It's not Bing. It's not Yahoo. It's Google. So you can actually Google for jobs and you can actually apply. It takes you right to the website. Just Google it. Holy macadamia nut. I have watched and listened to every other video talking about the top 10 or top 20, top 30 job search sites. Nobody mentions this. Google. That one is a biggie. Okay, before I give you my favorite and the one that I think is the most powerful out of all of these job sites, let's go through really, really quickly. I'm not going to screen share on these, but I'm just going to mention them and I'm going to leave links in the description down below. So 5 bonus, I promised you I would do this, 5 bonus niche job sites. #1, Dice for technical jobs. If you are in tech, go to Dice. #2, for finance jobs. If you're a finance dude or dudette, eFinancial Careers. That's #2. Go check out eFinancial Careers. And then for jobs from colleges and universities, I am an actual business communications professor. I was an adjunct professor for a long time working in all these different places. #1 website for jobs from colleges and universities. It doesn't have to be teaching, even administrative jobs, higheredjobs.com. That's #3. And for you nonprofit seekers, Idealist is a great place to go for nonprofit work openings. And then last but not least, for governmental jobs, military, etc., usajobs.gov. That's #5. Okay, fantastic. So those are the 5 bonus. Now, I said I was going to tell you which one I think is my favorite and which one I think you should definitely start on. Well, I think I'm a little bit biased. I think all of those job websites that I mentioned are phenomenal, but the one that I'm the most biased towards is my beloved LinkedIn. Why? Because I think LinkedIn is the future. I mean, it's already the future. It's the past, present, and the future. I truly believe that resumes are going to die if they haven't already died. And so this is your opportunity to really take advantage of the #1 platform. Don't think of LinkedIn as social media. LinkedIn is the #1 network cocktail party on the internet. It is the professional business website for business professionals and executives. Your LinkedIn profile is your storefront to the world. It's your virtual business card. It's better than your resume because it 3-dimensionalizes you. You can brand yourself. Again, I've got a ton of videos. I got an entire playlist on my YouTube channel all about LinkedIn. I've given keynote presentations about LinkedIn. I'm a LinkedIn expert. I'm a personal branding coach. Go check out that. LinkedIn is my beloved favorite. I think you can't go wrong. You can find all the best jobs. You can connect with all the best company decision makers. You can network. Your LinkedIn profile actually works as a lead magnet, drawing the right people, drawing the right traffic, hiring managers, recruiters, etc. And you can actually message and talk and communicate with the actual people who are going to be giving you the job. It's just a phenomenal, it's like having the ultimate VIP pass to everything that you need to get ahead in your career. And so LinkedIn is my my #1 favorite out of all of those job search websites. But they're all phenomenal, so go check them out. And please, for the love of God, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel down below, because I'm bringing you brain-busting content every single week. Leave a comment too. I don't know if you know this or not, but I personally respond to all the comments. Also, another reason why you want to subscribe to my channel, I have a live office hours show that I do every single week where you can come onto our live stream, ask me any question you want. It's like free coaching. Questions about job search, career advancement, LinkedIn, side hustles, earning extra money online, starting, growing, and scaling your very own freelance or online business. You got to come check it out. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, and please, for the love of God, go check out these other videos over here. These other videos are phenomenal compliments. These are amazing videos. Go see these videos over here, because they're going to totally complement everything that I'm talking about right now. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Go check them out.